My father, Renenko Mike Grgich, first became famous by winning the Paris tasting of 1976. He crafted the 1973 Chateau Montelena Chardonnay that was chosen by the French to be better than the very best of their white Burgundies. That enabled him to find a wonderful partner, Mr. Austin Hills, and Austin's sister, Mary Lee Strebel, and together they founded Grgich Hills in 1977 in the heart of Napa Valley in Rutherford, California. The very first Chardonnay that he made there, the 1977, was selected to participate in a blind tasting in Chicago, the largest ever blind tasting of its kind of a single varietal, called the Great Chicago Chardonnay Showdown. It featured 221 of the best Chardonnays from all over the world. In this blind tasting, my father's was chosen to be #1, beating everyone else.
And the tasting lasts for a week. And at the end, the Grgich Hills Chardonnay came first place on the top. And they wrote the article, "My Grgich, the best winemaker in the world." Victory.
This put Grgich Hills on the map and established him essentially as the king of Chardonnay, and pretty much kicked off the whole California Chardonnay trend, which is still today the largest and most popular varietal in the United States, thus proving that the 1976 Paris tasting was no accident, setting us on a track record of making world-famous Chardonnays from that day forward. 2015 marks the 35th anniversary of the Great Chicago Chardonnay Showdown, and we'll be celebrating Mike's great accomplishments with our Napa Valley Chardonnay and with 2 very special events, one to be held in Chicago and one right here at the winery. To make it fun and exciting for you, we're going to take you back to the Roaring '20s with themed vintner dinners across the country. We'll also be launching a new consumer contest, and to make it all very easy for you, we'll also have a new mobile app. All of this celebrates my father and his legacy with Chardonnay. We started with 1 Chardonnay crafted by my father, Mike. And today, my cousin Ivo has continued his legacy by making 3 distinctive Chardonnays in the style that he established. All of our wines are made from our own grapes, grown in our own vineyards, all estate grown, all farmed naturally, here in the Napa Valley.
Ever since then, Chardonnay was the main focus. We still maintain style of Chardonnay that Mike created in '73. The only thing that changes is we keep getting better and better grapes, and quality is gained through better flavors in grapes. Style that Mike created in '73 was a blend of old world and new world. From old world, Mike brought this sense of grace, harmony, balance. From new world, we inherited this incredible climate. We are trying to combine new and old world, and with very unique style of Chardonnay. Napa is very unique in sense, not only because we have incredibly diverse soils here due to all these earthquakes, volcanoes, the last few million years, but climate is incredible. It's a warm, yet nights are cool because of proximity to Pacific Ocean, and that what is helping us to have very ripe grapes, yet they have great acidity due to cool nights. The style is style of elegance, and the essence of quality of white wine, Chardonnay in particular, is good acidity and good aromatics. We always focused our efforts to make good wine with the idea that most people will drink wine with food. So all our wines, and including Chardonnay, are food friendly. So for that, you really have to have good acidity, especially for white wine. So that's why we avoid malolactic. There is nothing wrong with malolactic fermentation with Chardonnay, but for our style, being in Napa Valley, we just have enough acidity which provides, by the way, that structure in white wine. When you smell our Chardonnay, you immediately get the sense of harmony, balance, elegance, almost ethereal qualities. There's no heaviness, there is no butterness here. And then, when you taste it, there is immediate attack. This acidity starts stimulating your your buds and asking you for food. That's the vision that we have for Chardonnay. It's naturally fermented. There is yeast on the skins, and also there is yeast all around us in the winery. So all our fermentations are done with natural yeast. We do not add anything. Typically, all components are there, nutrients for yeast, good acidity, that we literally, all we have to do, crush grapes, put them in barrels, and typically 3 to 4 weeks after, we have finished wine. One way or another, all Chardonnays are known for ageability. I wouldn't recommend that you age them for 50 years, but 10, 15 years easily.
Please join us in this celebration of Mike's legacy and Chardonnay.